This is SNN and I'm Sarah Alba. This week we sent our ace reporters to the Houses of Parliament to ask what Scotland should do. Here's what people had to say.
Well, it's tough for Scotland, of course, because of Scotland. One of the reasons that they were saying that Scotland should stay part of the United Kingdom was because it would possibly jeopardise them being in the EU. It's a bit of a silly thing to say now, isn't it? Of course, in retrospect, but I mean, I sympathise with those who want independence in Scotland, but I feel we're better together, to be frankly honest. But I think we've got to listen to one another's voices more, because it's ridiculous, the situation that you've got literally not one area in Scotland voted out this time, and they're being told they have to leave because of what primarily England wants, and Wales. So basically, what I'd like to happen is for us all to stay in the EU, and I think we need the Scottish voice, the pragmatic, internationalist voice like Nicola Sturgeon, to champion being a part of, the wider world and not just so insular.
So, I mean, just in a hypothetical, we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Say you end up with a hard Brexit, say you get a Boris Johnson or for a WTO Brexit.
Yeah.
And Scotland go, we want to have another independence referendum given the changed circumstances. Would you agree that
that'd be perfectly reasonable. I mean, it's a bit like, it's like, if I'm advocating another, referendum on the EU, I can't exactly say they can't have enough referendum on independence, can I? Because basically that's the thing. That's what the thing is, that I think that's what Leave voters have got to understand a bit, is that just because they had the vote go their way doesn't mean that we all shut up and agree with them forever now. We're still going to think the way we think, and they've got to justify every day leaving and having this very insular version of, our country, as it were, and our countries, as it were, the United Kingdom. So I would understand Scotland having another, independence referendum, certain. Under those circumstances, if it wants to have one anyway, it's well within its right to do so. If it wants to have one, it's obvious that there's some unhappiness there, and I imagine that Brexit is the main reason there's pushing for it. I don't think if Brexit, I don't know obviously, but I don't think if Brexit had occurred, I don't think the Scottish National Party would be so much pushing for another referendum, as it were, right now.
That's it.
Yeah.